In this lesson, we will learn to compute the mode. Here's the table, size of items and frequency. The first step we need to do is find the modal class. So step 1, we need to find modal class. To find the modal class, first we'll pick out the highest frequency. And if you see here, 17 is the highest frequency. So the modal class will be 12 to 16. This is your modal class. So we'll write it out here. 12 to 16 is a modal class. Now the formula for mode is equal to L is the lower limit of the modal class. This is L plus F1. Here we need to put F0, F1 and F2. So F1 is the frequency of the modal class, F0 is the frequency of the preceding class over 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. H is the size of the class. So let's put the values. So we had L is the lower limit of the modal class, that is 12. F0 is 9, F1 17, F2 is 12, and H is a class size, 16 minus 12, which is 4. Now we go ahead and we substitute the values. So here we see that the L was 12, the F1 was 17, F0 9 over 2F1, 2 into 17, 34 minus F0 9 minus 12, that is F2 into 4. So this is 12 plus 8 over 13 into 4. And if you work this out, your answer comes as 14.46, which is the mode. So the mode of this reading or data is 14.46. Now for the second sum, the class and the frequency is given. The first thing is to find modal class. And you know, modal class is the one having highest frequency. Here 23 is the highest frequency. So modal class is 12 to 15. This is your modal class. So we write here modal class 12 to 15. Now we go ahead and write the formula of mode. L, lower limit of the modal class, F1 minus F0 over 2F1 minus F0 minus F2, whole thing into H. So we have the lower limit of the modal class, this is the L. Then we start with the frequency above the modal class, that is 10. We put that F0, F1, and the next is F2. So let's put the values here. We have L equal to 12, F0 equal to 10, F1 equal to 23, that's a modal class, F2 equal to 21, and the H is the class size of the modal class, that is 15 minus 12, 3. Let's go ahead, put the formula again. So mode equal to lower limit of modal class, F1 minus F0 over 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Let's substitute the values. So we had L is 12 plus 23 minus 10 over 2 into 23 minus 10 minus 21, and your H is 3. So this is 12 plus 13 the lower thing when you work out, you'll get is as 15 into 3. So this is 12 plus 13 over 5, works out as 14.6. So the mode is 14.6. Now for this next sum, we have given marks and frequency. The meaning of this is there are 6 students who've got marks between 0 and 10, 10 students who've got marks between 10 and 20, 12 students who've got marks between 20 and 30, 32 students who've got marks between 30 and 40, and 20 students that have got marks between 40 and 50. To find the mode, first we need to do is a modal class. And modal class is a class having highest frequency. 32 is the highest frequency, so this will be a modal class. Now after that we mark F0, F1, F2, and 30 is the lower limit of the modal class. So here we write now modal class is 30 to 40. The L, lower limit of modal class. F0 is the frequency of the preceding class. F1, frequency of the modal class. F2, the frequency succeeding the modal class. And the H is a class size. Here 40 minus 30, which is equal to 10. So the formula for mode, L plus modal class, that is 1, minus F0 over 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So let's put down the values. So we have the L is 30, the modal class was here 12, so we see here our F1 is 32 minus F0 is 12, 2 into 32 minus 12 minus 20, F2 is 20 into H we saw was 10. So we have 30 plus 32 minus 12 is 20, down we'll have 64 minus 32 into 10. So we have 30 plus 20 over 32 into 10. So this works out as 30 plus 200 over 32. That is 30 plus 25 over 4. Work this out and your answer will come 36.25. This is your mode. So mode equal to 36.25. Now here goes our next sum. This sum is a little different from the earlier sums. If you notice here, the lower limit of the first class is 14 and the upper limit of the next class is 15. It should have been 14, but it is 15. So there is a gap between 14 and 15. Look at this. This is 34 and this is 35. It's not 34. So there is a gap between the two classes and we need to close this gap. And we see the gap is a 1 unit. So to close this gap, we subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and we add 0.5 to the upper limit for each one. Here we subtract 0.5, on this side we add 0.5. So on subtracting 0.5 we get 14.5. Here we get 24.5. Here add 0.5, so 34.5, add 0.5, 44.5. Now add 0.5, so that becomes 54.5, and here 64.5. On the other side we are going to subtract, so 25 minus 0.5, 24.5, minus 0.5, 34.5, 45 minus 0.5, 44.5, and here again when you subtract you get 64.5. So now we got new classes, and here of course is 4.5. Now we'll go ahead and write our new classes, and our new classes are 4.5 to 14.5. Then we have here 14.5 to 24.5, 24.5 to 34.5. Here the lower limits are repeated. So we have 34.5 to 44.5 and 44.5 to 54.5. Here I made a mistake, so this should be 54. Now 54.5 to 64.5, and let's go ahead and write the frequencies. This frequency was 6, this was 11, 21, 23, 14 and 5. So this is our new proper table where you see this is 14.5, 14.5. There is no gap. Now the procedure is the same. We need to find modal class. Now modal class is the one with the highest frequency. 23 is the highest frequency, so this becomes the modal class. 34.5 to 44.5 is the modal class. We do this as F0, F1 and F2. So L is the lower limit of the modal class, that is 34.5. Then we have F0 is 21, F1 is 23, F2 is 14, and the H is the class size. In this case is 44.5 minus 34.5, and that is 10. We'll find the mode. Formula for mode, we know L plus F1 minus F0 over 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So your L here is 34.5. F1 you see is 23 minus F0, 21 over 2F1, 2 into 23, that is 46, minus F0, 21 minus F2, 14 into H, 10. So 34.5 plus, we work this out to get 20 over 11, and the answer comes 36.32 approximate. So this is your mode. The mode of this is 36.32.